Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. Speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right, for those of you who have been watching my channel, you know that I speak on issues relating to Dubai, the Middle East, getting jobs, resume, personal branding, and also with regards to, if there are like anything got to do with self-improvement. So once a month, I collect questions that have been asked by readers and viewers, and I address them. And also questions which I feel are being asked over and over again. So these are 19 questions that I just took out of, random, out of, you could say, the whole month, through the comments and through the questions, the emails, everything else that were sent to me. So I'll be answering them. If you want to see which question at what timestamp, check the timestamp down below. You'll get to see when each question starts and what the question is. So let's quickly move in. The first one is the normal questions which everyone asks. I'll just give you one-line answers. These are very common, very, very common. In fact, I'm kind of fed up answering them, but I'll answer them once again. Like, what is the future of Dubai after Expo 2020? I've told you that Dubai will continue, whether recession, whether it's a crash, Dubai will remain, it'll continue. Nothing, Dubai has nothing to worry about because Dubai will ensure that it borrows funds. It's a middle class who has to really worry about the middle class because they will be affected. So Dubai will remain, but the middle class, the working class, the employees, the people who have jobs, that would get affected, including your salary, purchasing power. So your salaries might be cut down or your purchasing power will decrease. The next one in the normal questions is everyone keeps saying, or not everyone, some people say, I'm sponsored by Qatar. That is why I speak negative about Dubai. Once again, like I told you, if you know anyone from Qatar who's willing to sponsor me, I'll be more than happy. However, the only difference being is just because you're paying me money doesn't mean I'll speak bad. Like I've told you, I admire Sheikh Mohammed with all the controversies that he has. I think he is one of the greatest leaders I've ever read or known because I stayed in Dubai. I still feel Dubai is the best city in the Middle East among all the other, Arab countries. Dubai is the most progressive. The only reason I speak about Dubai and highlight the problems and issues is because I've been there 40 years. You want to believe it? Go ahead and believe. Don't believe it. It's not my problem. Like I said, once again, if you do know someone from Qatar or anybody who wants to sponsor my videos, please, I'm very open to taking money. However, taking money, I'll not spread false information. I hope that is clear. The next one is people keep saying, Aloy, why do you keep spreading fake news? Oh, shut the fuck up, fake news. You can check in the comments. Just to keep these critics of mine happy, I put news links. So you can check the description box below or the comment that I pin. I always give news links. So you can check. And the news links that I provide is always Reuters. So Reuters, you can't say, oh, they are anti-UAE. Bloomberg, once again, international platform, and Al Jazeera because they highlight the controversial issues in the Middle East. So they are predominantly the three news links or news outlets that I take. And I also check Gulf News, Khaleej Times, and the national newspaper. So you can check my links. And if there is a news that I find out turned out to be false or fake, I openly admit it. So to those people who say I keep sharing fake news. Next one is, this is a common one. Lloyd, why do you hate Muslims? I don't hate Muslims, but I hate extremists. I hate narrow-minded religious practices. I hate when people differentiate or discriminate others. I believe in live and let live. So just because, let's say, for example, I'm straight, I'm not gay. If I see two guys smooching and kissing each other, well, that's their business. If I see, let's say, someone who's not married and they have a baby, that's their business. Let's say someone, for example, I believe in a God or something, and someone says your God is bullshit and draws a cartoon. It's your fucking opinion. I'm not going to wish them dead or take a stone and kill them or wish them to be in jail. So when people resort to these outdated practices of stoning someone to death or marrying 4 women or marrying underage girls or, just because you married a person of another religion, you take a stone and you kill that person. So those are the things I hate. So, and I don't believe just because you're gay or homosexual, or let's say you are not married as per societal norms and you're living together, have a baby, that doesn't make you a bad person. So these are things that I believe are common sense, which in certain religions, where most of the Abrahamic religions, they don't accept this. And in, some of the countries, for them, this is like, oh my God. So I hate these outdated practices. Okay, that's all. You can believe in any God you like, you can believe any religion, you can practice whatever, as long as you're minding your own business and doing your own thing and not imposing it on others. But what I absolutely hate is where somebody believes in a particular religion and thinks, have you read my holy book? We are going to heaven, we are the superior, we'll tolerate you. Fuck you. That's what I'd like to say. Then I get this always, and it's from well-intentioned people. Loy, have you read the Quran? My response to you is, have you read books on science? And if you have read, which are the books, which are the authors, what are the publications? So you have read only one book and you believe that one book encompasses everything in the world. I, on the other hand, have read multiple books of multiple disciplines, of multiple religions. So you have read only one, I've read many. So you can't say that all the knowledge, science, physics, chemistry, biology, evolutionary biology, business, personal branding, management, money is all in one book. No, it's impossible. Okay. And especially the book is written in one particular language that only one particular group can understand if you have, been educated in that language. So when someone tells me, like, have you read the Quran? I ask them, have you read the Bhagavad Gita? Have you read the Jewish, the Torah? Have you read the Bible? Have you read books on science? Have you read biology? So they say, no, I've not read all this. So, read, open your mind. So that's what I have to say. And this is another common question. Being an atheist, what do you believe in? Being an atheist, there's nothing that we actually believe. What I want you to understand is there is no such thing as, a non-belief. I just don't, someone can believe in unicorns, Santa Claus, Zeus, Amun-Ra, Lord Ganesh, Lord Shiva, Jesus, three gods in one God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, triune in one God, Mother Mary. You can believe whatever you want. You can believe in Superman, Spider-Man. You can believe in yourself. In my case, it's not because I have the tag of being an atheist that I believe in something. I don't believe in any spiritual, celestial, or person in the sky or something like that. For me, it comes down to practical working with the hands, producing results. If you ask me to believe something, I would say, show me the evidence. Evidence, simple. So if you tell me this is an object, I should be able to touch it, I should be able to feel it, I should be able to smell it. Fine, it's an object. But if you tell me, can you see this? What is this? Hand? No. This. Then it's bullshit, okay? So I don't go with feelings. Oh, I can feel, my God, I can feel something. Trying to give another analogy to support an analogy which is not like, for example, like, can you smell love? Like, can you feel hate? Can you listen to what? Can you listen? Can you listen to fear? Yeah. When you twist and turn words like this, it doesn't matter because it doesn't prove anything. So when someone says, "Loy, then who made the mountain?" So by asking who made a mountain doesn't prove that God made a mountain. Doesn't prove. It's, for example, there's a volcano. God made that volcano. Then if the volcano kills people, God killed those people. So God killed a family which was a pious, religious, nice family. It killed that child. So I prefer common sense. Okay. Like I said, I'm more interested in earning money, having a sustainable career, my health, taking care of my family. That's about it. This belief system doesn't help me. You can believe whatever you like. That's your business. But don't expect me or the world to start, you know, uh, having the need to prove that just because you believe in a God, even I have to believe in some God. There's no God for me. Anything that you say exists, prove it. That's as simple as that. You can give me evidence, I'm happy. But you're going to show me a book or a verse or a feeling, I'm sorry, I don't buy that. Okay. Coming to the questions the other questions which I want to address. The first one is, Lloyd, why do you have so less subscribers? Well, it's a simple matter of common sense. I speak about Dubai, UAE. I don't speak about the flattering, the good stuff. I speak more on the controversial side. I speak on things that anyone in Dubai cannot actually speak about. So those are banned or those are not allowed. So people are afraid to like my channel, subscribe to my channel, because they are afraid that someone would complain about them. There is that fear that if they like my channel or if they like my video or if they share my video, they can get jailed or they can get into trouble. Some people, even when they send me a WhatsApp message, you'd be surprised to know that they send me the WhatsApp message and they delete it. It's like I sleep in the night. When I get up in the morning, I see like 6-7 messages and it shows message deleted. It's like 7 or 8 of them. And then these are the first timers. Like, then I send them, excuse me, what exactly did you send me? Because I have like 7, it shows message deleted by the sender. They say, oh, Loy, I sent you something and I deleted it because I didn't want it to be discovered by the UAE authorities. Listen, man, chill the fuck out. If you send me a link, if you send me a few words, they are not going to actually, as it is, they are not going to focus on 9 million people, all of them. They have better things to do. And the other thing is, unless you're doing something that is severely illegal, like some terrorist group or something that is really bad, or you're a criminal, they're going to sit and focus. Oh, you said UAE is finished. You are jailed for life. Come on, it doesn't work that way. So the reason why I have less subscribers is because people are afraid. They are scared. However, people always Google, they check my channel, and they watch the video. For me, it doesn't matter even if I have 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers. I don't even check how many subscribers I have, because what matters is not only the views, what matters is the engagement. Remember this, it's not how many subscribers you have, it's not how many views you have, it's not even how many likes or dislikes you have, it's the comments, it's the engagement, it's the interaction. And for me, the most important is getting clients. And I'm able to sustain and survive getting clients, and that is why I engage with people and I share like these videos for free, which takes my time, to be honest with you. So next one is, Loy, I want a career on YouTube or as a blogger. Some people want to be a YouTuber, some people want to be a blogger, some people, and they say, Loy, I want to break away from the slavery of 9 to 5. One second, let me just put this down before I forget. Okay, I want to break away from the 9 to 5. My response to that is, anything that you do in life, anything, whether it's an engineer, whether it's starting a business, whether it's a doctor, whether it's a salesman, everything it takes time. There is the learning curve, then there is the actual process where you put your hands, get it dirty, the implementation process, and finally it is the mastery that comes. Now, for a career like sales and marketing, it's all about talking. It's any product. You get a product, you learn about the product you sell. So where the entry is easy, you'll get plenty of competition. You'll get plenty of competitors. It'll be very hard to survive because every day someone new will come in. However, for, let's say, a career like a doctor, like an engineer, like let's say, a nuclear scientist, okay, those you can't just memorize and become. That takes time. So there are some careers like the professional ones, like doctor, engineer, nuclear scientist, physicist, whatever, that takes at least 10 to 25 years of education and learning and doing, and then you gain mastery. And the competition is very less, so that is why they are guaranteed a job. That is why the olden days, before the social media and internet came, if you became a doctor or engineer, your career was guaranteed. You'd never be without a job. I have not met a single doctor, unless a doctor or let's say captain of a ship or a pilot, unless he has done something really, really wrong or a major mistake, they have not lost their license. They have always been employed. While on the other hand, sales, marketing, whatever, these kind of jobs, businessman or running a business or restaurant, they have plenty of competition, and you do not know. One day you can make money, next day finish. So in answer to your question about a career on YouTube, it's the same. It's the same of this category, not the other one. Here, because it's free, everyone can start a YouTube channel. Anyone and everyone. Anyone and everyone can start blogging. Because it's open and easy to enter, anyone and everyone can join. So that is why to stand out is very, very hard. To stand out is very hard. To get followers is very hard. To add value is very hard. In fact, every single day I have to keep adding content. Every single day I have to keep thinking, what will I put up next? Every single day I have to think, how can I add more value? And remember this, that at any point of time, you can become redundant. So career on YouTube or blogging is the easiest to enter, the hardest to stand out, and it's impossible to survive and sustain for a very long time. That is why, characters like Superwoman or even PewDiePie, they are very rare. They are one in a lifetime. A lifetime. That is why you'll remember the names PewDiePie or Superwoman. You remember the names only one. We don't get that very often, because if it was very common, then it would be a norm. It's not a norm. It's an exception to rule. Like Oprah Winfrey, like The Rock, like Vince McMahon, like all these famous, like Elon Musk, like Jeff Bezos. They are one in a lifetime, in a generation. They don't come over again and again. Okay. So in the same way, a career on YouTube and blogging and breaking from 9 to 5 is not as easy as it sounds. It's very easy to start. It's very hard to sustain and survive. Okay. My sincere advice to you is get a professional mentor who can guide you in this area or avenue. In fact, I got this guy who just sent me a message. I resigned from my job. You have inspired me to go ahead with my dreams. Please don't be a fucking idiot. I get once in a while people like this, even in their 30s and 40s, who think that starting a YouTube channel, oh, I bought a camera, I'm going to start. It doesn't work that way. Please use your common sense. Next question is, Lloyd, given the tattoos on your face, who would take you seriously? Okay. Some people believe that because I have these tattoos on my face, I'm a clown. Some people feel, oh, yuck. Some people feel, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Something is mentally, off. My answer to this is very simple. If you actually check politicians, you look at all the politicians, they are prim and proper. Nobody has tattoos. Okay, they dress up in a full suit. If you check most of the people who are the major fraudsters, the big guys who have cheated people of billions and millions, they're all decent looking. They're all without tattoos. They all look nice. If you look at serial killers, if you look at murderers, they're all decent. They're all nice. In fact, if you look at people who have cheated other people, they don't have tattoos on their face. They're normal. So what I'm trying to tell you is, having a tattoo doesn't make you good. Having a tattoo doesn't make you bad. It is just color. Okay. Yes, the question is, oh, then, the part comes about making that choice, because this is not normal. I'll agree with you. This is not normal, and this is not every day. And absolutely no, I wouldn't recommend people getting a tattoo. In my case, I had those skills. I had the capacity to intelligently market and sell myself, position myself, and offer value where I could make money. So in my case, it just fit. It was just a matter of luck. The things fit properly. My ability to speak, my controversial attitude, my thought process, the knowledge that I had, the value that I gave, the positioning that I did with my brand. So this helps me. The tattoo doesn't make me more successful. The tattoo only makes me visible. The tattoo makes me memorable. But after that, I'll tell you, people, when they see me over and over again, at some point these tattoos vanish, and then they interact with the person. So when you look at me the first time, it's always a shock. But after some time, it just vanishes and people feel that they're talking to human beings. So the people who know me, the people who have interacted with me, the people who have had a business relationship, they take me seriously. However, just freeloaders or passerbys or people who have nothing got to do with me, they may not take me seriously, and I don't give a damn because they don't pay me any money. And I'm not here to impress the whole world or convince the whole world. Just a few, very few, maybe 10. And those 10 who pay me enough and more money to sustain for months and months. So that's enough. So you may not take me seriously, just as I don't take you seriously. I take people only who pay me money seriously, and then the conversation starts. So just as you said, who take a tattooed face seriously? For me, who take a freeloader like you seriously? That's as simple as it comes. The next one is, Lloyd, what is the most common request that you keep receiving? Common question. The most common question that I keep receiving is, Lloyd, can you help me? There'll always be first the problem, or first they'll say, Lloyd, I'm a big fan of yours. Hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm a big fan of yours. I've been following you. Then it comes down to, Lloyd, can you help me? Always come down, Lloyd, can you help me? So when they say, can you help me? It's normally, can you help me for free? I want to get some benefit out of you, make my life better, and solve my problems, and then bye-bye. So they don't see what they can do for me. They want to know what I can do for them. So when anyone says to me, Lloyd, can you help me? I immediately respond, can you send me money? So when they say, no, I can't send you money, no, I'm sorry, I can't help you. It's as simple as that. Number 6, Lloyd, what is the most important thing you need to change in a resume to make it effective? This is also a question that I get, not very common, but people want, Lloyd, what should I change in my resume? Even without paying me on, Lloyd, what should I change in my resume? I tell them, it's not the color, it's not the layout, it's not the presentation, it comes down to the content. Then people say, what specifically? I tell them, you need to learn word editing, whereby you give the information what the decision maker wants, put it in an interesting manner, in a manner that is sellable, in a manner that is creates curiosity, where the person feels like taking up the phone and saying, hi, am I speaking to this guy? I would like you to come down for an interview. When you can achieve that, you have a winning resume. And then people are like, how can I do that? There's no single place on this planet or website where you can copy paste. Remember, there's engineering, there's being in the medical profession, there are creative people, there are sales, there's marketing, there are different countries, there are different age groups, there are different positions, there are different levels. There is no one size fits all. It's experience. That is why for me, it has taken me 16 years. 16 years of doing it over and over and over and over and over again to reach where I am today. That is why I charge, I think, the highest if I have to do anyone's resume or help them in their brand or help them in selling themselves. Next one. Lloyd, what is your opinion of starting a business? I get this question in many different forms. What do you think of starting a business or a restaurant or a X, Y, Z in this country or that country? Canada, Dubai, whichever country you're planning. Buy any country. Because the normal question, Lloyd, what do you think of starting a restaurant in Dubai? I got this question 2 days ago. Another one, Lloyd, what do you think of starting a dance school in Qatar? Or so whatever you want to start, okay? Keep in mind, asking a third person is stupid, okay? Asking a third person. It comes down to capital. It comes down to your experience. It comes down to liquidity. It comes down to contacts and connections. It comes down to customers. It comes down to not just starting a business. Starting a business is very fucking easy. Sustaining a business, surviving a business, because keep this in mind, this is globally. Starting business, everyone starts in the first year, say 50% find it hard. Second year, 70% find it hard. By the fifth year, 5 years, 90% have shut down their business, 90%. So out of 10 people, by the fifth year, 9 people would have shut down. And in 10 years, it's normally, if you were to take, let's say, 1,000 people, there'd be just, maybe 5 or 10. So business is not that easy. I'll tell you this, even what I do. There are the stresses, there are the challenges, there are the things that people don't know. Like, for example, having a sore throat. Like, for example, not being in a mood. Like, what topic will I talk about? What is the content will I share? How do I bring engagement? What is YouTube's new policies? What are Facebook's new policies? What is the SEO saying? What do I need to change in my videos? What do I need to do to generate more revenue? How do I get more business? Because you're online. So everything, every business, every venture, every career has its challenges. So um, in in response to the question, what is the best business? There's no such thing as best business. What do you think of starting a business? It comes down to the person individually. If you're looking for a business mentor, that's a different question altogether. That I feel, if you are thinking of learning karate, go to a karate master. You want to learn painting, go to the best painter who can mentor you, you can afford. You want to learn dance, go to the best dancer. So in the same way, business, you need to go to a business mentor. Okay. Next one is, why is it that I don't respect my fans? Um, there are many people who think that I should kiss the ass of fans. Like, most of these actors and actresses, they put out a tweet and then they have to explain the fucking tweet. There's some people who, I love the fans, I'm nothing without you. My response to this is, I'm giving you something of value. I am giving you value. You're the fucking freeloader who takes the value. So you're not doing me any fucking favors. You don't want to watch my fucking channel? Go watch someone else. You're not doing me any fucking favors, mate. It's a give and take relationship. I'm giving you something of value. You're fucking watching it. Maybe if it's adding value, you'll keep watching it. The day it doesn't offer you any fucking value, you're not going to fucking watch it. Okay? So it's me giving you value first. It's not you became my fan and that is how my value got created. It doesn't go ass ways. Okay? So the first step is I created the fucking value, then you became the fucking fan. So tomorrow, if I stop giving you value, you're going to be like a fucking whore who, oh, I'm not enjoying the sex here anymore. I'll go somewhere else. So you're like a whore. You keep going every place. So that's why I don't give a fuck to fans, because keep this in mind. Tomorrow, if I get paralyzed, tomorrow, if I'm not able to generate content, tomorrow, if I'm a nothing, nobody, if I die, you're not going to sit there, oh, I'm poor Loy, I'm going to take care of his family. I'll send him all my money, 50% of my revenue because he took care of me. No, you'll go find someone else. So I don't give a fuck to fans. I give a fuck to my clients who pay me fucking money. Fans come, fans go. Today get bored, you go watch a new movie, you get a new wrestler who you like, you get a new sports channel, you get a new dish that you like, new cuisine, new girlfriend, new boyfriend. So that loyalty is not there. So I don't give a fuck to fans. I only give a fuck to those people who pay me fucking money. Give me the money, I'll give you the service, end of story. If you want to dance for fucking fans, please dance for fans. I don't give a fuck. Next one is, Loy, given that you're an atheist and you have tattoos, okay, what values will you teach your daughter? Okay, I don't understand what connection does having a religion have to do with values. So if you're talking religion, which religion? Hinduism, Jainism, Islam, Christianity, which religion? Okay, so if I were to join your religion, does it mean I'm good? And if I'm not in the religion, doesn't mean I'm bad. Like, for example, right now, I'm in no religion. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm not cheating my wife. I don't use bad words when I'm with my wife on the channel. Yes, absolutely do. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not harming anyone. I'm a family man. So which part makes me bad? Where is the values that I don't have? So just because you believe in some sky God, so that makes you better than me? So that's number one. I don't need a book, an ancient text written 2,000, 3,000 years ago to tell me I need to respect a human being. I need to love a human being. I need to treat people with kindness and respect. I don't need any fucking book for that. Okay, so that's number one. I don't need any fucking book or any religion to teach me common sense. In fact, all the atrocities, all the extremism is done by religious fanatics, never by an atheist. I can challenge you on that. It's never been done by an atheist. From ISIS to all these religious bombings to killings, all religious people, okay? From Christianity to Hinduism, to Islam, to all of them. These extremists, not all, extremists. Show me one guy who doesn't believe in a God, doesn't believe in anything, but he has killed a person for not believing in anything. You'll never. Okay? You'll tell me, oh, Pol Pot, oh, Hitler. Hitler was a Catholic, by the way. Mussolini, Stalin. Today's news. Today. I'm not talking of ISIS is not 300 years ago, 500 years ago. Today, I'm talking today. Hindu extremist gang forced a poor Muslim guy to eat pork. It's not, 1,000 years ago. It's few days ago. So give me today, now, okay? And then tattoos. So if I have tattoos, I'm evil or I'm sinister. So that means, if you check the news, the people who are pedophiles who rape children, have you seen those people? They look normal. Have you gone to a jail where there are criminals who have killed, chopped, raped, murdered? Most of them don't have tattoos. So having color doesn't make you good or bad. So in answer to your question, what values will I teach my daughter? Are the same values I follow. That is respect, live and let learn, survival of the fittest, and not to harm anyone. So these are the common values that I would teach my daughter. And it has nothing got to do with any holy book, any religion, and nothing got to do with ink also. Even ink, tattoos, my daughter would only have tattoos. The day she leaves the house, she's earning her own, then she can do what she wants. When she's a young girl, absolutely not. As long as she's under my roof, no. I got my first tattoo when I was 31. So by the time I was an independent bloke. Next one. Lloyd, I lost my job. What do I do? This is also another very common question. Well, do whatever it takes to sustain, to survive, to sell. If you have to be a cleaner, if you have to be a waiter, if you have to be... I even was in Dublin, Ireland. I used to clean toilets. Okay? I was a domestic engineer over there. So I've done everything and anything to survive. So you do the same. Next one is, well, what are your priorities right now? Well, when I was young in my 20s, it was girls. I loved James Bond because I didn't have a role model. So James Bond, typical James Bond, girls, fast cars, money, women. Then it became corporate success, big cars, big houses. I wanted to have 10 houses on the palm. I wanted to have Range Rover, Rolls Royce, Bugatti. I wanted to have jets. I wanted to have billions of dollars. Today, however, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Health is very important to me. The second one is, first is my health, because without that, I can't survive and sustain. Next one is my work, because without that, I don't get the money to have my daily bread and butter. Then comes my family, who is my support function. And, then obviously entertainment, relaxation, everything else. So simple values. Health is most important. Next one is, myself. I have to look after myself. If I can't look after myself, I can't look after others. Then comes family, and then comes relaxation, everything else. So those are my priorities. Next one is, Lloyd, why do you treat your wife like a maid? Or is your wife a maid? These are the questions I get, especially when I tell people that, my job is to work online. She does the cooking, the cleaning, the whatever. In fact, people were pretty shocked when I said that I was angry that she didn't clean the poop, the doggy poop that was there. Okay. What I need you to understand is a husband and wife are friends. Okay. It's not husband is up here, wife down here. No, husband and wife are friends. However, in the hierarchy of relationships, there has to be one boss, and then there has to be, in some cases, some men keep their wife equal to them. In some other cases, they are henpecked while they are afraid of their wives. In an ideal world, in a perfect world, man and woman would be equal. They'd be like, take the permission and do whatever. However, my personality, I don't know about yours, I don't know about others. In my personality, I like to be in charge. I like to set the course, like to take the decisions. I am leadership. I like to take charge. I don't like taking orders from anyone, man or woman. So I like to be the man of the house, or the man of my life. So when I did choose a partner, I chose one that prefers to have a man who takes the lead role. There are some women who like the man taking the lead role. There are some women who like a man being behind them, so they are the boss. There are some women who like man, okay, whatever we discuss, we'll discuss together, we'll ask together, we'll argue together. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for argument. I don't have time for permission, nothing. So this is my life, huh? My life. It's not your life. It's not his life. This is my life, my values, me. I don't care what you decide, how you live your life, but I'm telling you mine. So in my life, I'm the boss. I take charge. I do things my way. So in this small little world of mine, I work, I earn money, and I provide for the family. So we have two separate roles to play. I do the official work, and I earn enough money to support her, support myself, pay the insurance, pay the house rent, pay the electricity, pay the water. I have bank accounts for her. I have bank accounts for the child. I have bank accounts for her family. I have bank accounts for myself. So I take care of all these expenses. Her job, because obviously we both have to do, she's not sitting as a holiday. She cooks, she cleans, she takes care of the house. So it's a yin and yang. So it's a balance. It's a house. So the question some people ask is, why don't you let your wife work? My wife, she's a rice farmer. She would earn around, say roughly maybe $300, $400 a month, working 12 hours in the sun, 5 to 6 days a week, which I don't think is worth it. What will I do with $200? I make what she can earn in a month, I make in 1 hour. So she might as well sit in the house and support me, because if she was not there, obviously I'd get another maid. Her income is peanuts. However, what I've done is I've taught her skills where she buys and sells stuff online, and that is where I've taught her a trade, and she does this independently. So me and my wife are very happy with this engagement that we have. I've told her, do you feel that I'm putting you as a maid in the house? Do you feel that I'm treating you like a servant? If yes, let me know. I can do it without you. I used to cook and clean without you. I used to take care of the house without you. I used to manage without you. In fact, if you're not there, I would still manage, because I have lived a life where I managed. I still have hands and legs, I can manage. She says, no, I'm perfectly okay. I'm perfectly fine. I'm very happy. In fact, she prefers this life of sitting in an air-conditioned house, a nice luxury house, rather than working in the field, in the sun. She used to even be, she used to work in construction in the sun. So this is what she's doing. Today she has a much better life. She can buy whatever she likes. She can eat whatever she likes. Lobsters, prawns, and crabs every single day. She doesn't have anything to worry. So I don't know why that looks like she's a maid or servant. Okay? Like I said, I come from the old school where husband was the head of the family and wife was a support function. So we lived like those values, Eastern values. It may not be very modern, very, where man, women equal. She drives a car, I drive a car. I go as a CEO somewhere, she goes as a CEO somewhere. No, we are a family. It's a very simple family, and we're very happy with the engagement. I don't know. It's just feminists and these Me Too movement people who have this. And in fact, let me tell you this. If both are equal, there's going to be a fucking fiasco in the fucking house. If both have strong opinions, if both argue, if both shout, it's going to be a war. And I know this because there are so many couples who sometimes, not couples, individuals who open up and share about their life. So, like I said, in these 2 years that we have been together, in fact, even my previous relationships, all my relationships are like that. I choose my partners carefully. My previous relationship, my previous wife, in the 6 years, we had only 2 fights, arguments. And that also, it was about a movie. In first one was about a movie. The second one was when we were getting a divorce. That is obviously. So, but it was just a one-time thing, 1 hour, we had a fight and we didn't talk to each other for days. So in 6 years, 2 fights. And in this relationship, the only time I did shout at her was when work was not done. That is, she was lazy, the dishes were piled up, garbage was overflowing, dogs were not taken care of. She was just chatting and watching movies on a smartphone. So that's what I told her. Well, Obviously, I lost my cool because 7 days work was not done. So that's why I told her, you're going back home to your mom, and I'll take care, send you money. You don't need to be here. I'll do it by myself. So that was the only time we had a massive argument, a fight. Apart from that, nothing. So I think we have a beautiful relationship. She's happy, I'm happy. I don't understand why the fuck other people have a fucking problem. So, like I said, focus on your fucking life. Okay? Don't focus on my fucking life. Okay? Since you asked me the question, I fucking answered. Okay? So, if you feel she's a maid, please feel free. On Facebook, you can find out who I'm married to. Send her a message and tell her, I've got this understanding guy, this new guy, great life, good job. You can take care of her. I have no problems. For me, I've told her, anytime you want to leave, please feel free. Just go. She is staying out of her free will. Okay? So that's how I am. Next one is, Lloyd, which country should I migrate to? Singapore, US, Canada? My answer to this is any country that would accommodate you. That's number one. Any country that you can migrate easily. Any country where what you offer, your skills, is at least has a basic demand and where you can sell yourself to sustain and survive. And most importantly, yes, where you get citizenship, otherwise you'll be in no man's land. So keep that in mind. Many people want to know, okay, Singapore or there's that. This is my answer to that. Next one is, Lloyd, how do you tolerate when people insult you, your wife, your children, or you? This question comes from the fact that there are many people online who absolutely insult me, abuse me, talk shit about me. Some of them ask me, how much for your wife? Or does your wife do it all the way? Like, does she take it up the ass? Or, people have asked me all these questions. Like, I heard that you're planning to put your child as a prostitute in a bar. One of them said, how much did you pay your wife for one night? And some people say, what is that shit on your face? Or, lots of stuff. They try to get personal. See, the thing is, I always tell people, if you call me good, when I check my bank balance, it has not increased. You call me bad, my bank balance is still the same. And you have not looked after me. You don't pay my bills. I don't know you. So why the fuck should I take you seriously? In fact, when anyone tells me, how much did you pay for your wife? I say the same, how much you paid for your mother. I just give it back to them. And I don't take it personally, man. You can say, what is the shit on your face? How much for your wife? In fact, sometimes I bring my wife and I show her the comments and we laugh about it. So even, one of them even said, your kid is ugly. I said, absolutely. My kid is fucking ugly. I don't think my kid is the most good-looking, gorgeous kid on the planet. No, I don't give a fuck all this. So, listen, it's words. Those are words. You can say fuck you. You can say fuck your mother, fuck your father. It's just fucking words. I don't take it personally, man. You need to grow the fuck up. So that's why I find it so silly when someone says, oh, he hurt my feelings. Oh, you made me offended. Oh, he called me gay. He called me this. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. It's people suing each other. Oh, he said black. He said the N word, the F word, the G word, the H word. Grow the fuck up. That's what I'd say. I would, in fact, train my child, and including if I have children tomorrow, one more, whatever they say, good, thank you. So if anyone says, you fucking this, that, hey, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. That's it. For me, only money talks. That's as far as it goes. Next one is, what is my opinion about Brunei? The king of Brunei having this rule about gay people. Would you ban Brunei? It's very simple. Saudi has been doing it for ages. Most of the Middle East countries have been doing it for ages. So what's the big deal if Brunei does it? Why are you boycotting Brunei? Then you should boycott Saudi. You should boycott Dubai. You should boycott Qatar, Bahrain, Oman. You should boycott Islam. Why only Brunei? I find this so fucking stupid, man. It's like, oh, Brunei. Use your fucking common sense. Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, all the Middle East countries, they don't tolerate gay people. It's not allowed. So, should you ban the entire world? Come on. Next one is my opinion on the Sri Lankan bombing. It's It's a cowardly act. It's stupidity. I mean, I'm totally against hurting, harming anyone. Uh, and these are innocent people. What the fuck? I mean, come on. My opinion about UAE opening a temple and the year of tolerance. I would say that's. See, here's the thing. India has been allowing all religions. United States, New Zealand, Australia, all religions. You have your gay, your Hindu, your Christian, your Muslim, practice whatever the fuck you want. So they have been doing this for years and years. So now UAE has just started. So why we saying, oh, they're so tolerant? No, you're not fucking tolerant. You're fucking backward. You are fucking backward. And you just got common sense right now. You don't make it sound like you're doing us a fucking favor. It's not that you're tolerant. You're just fucking backward. You're fucking clannish. And you're insecure in your little religious little bubble world where only your religion and your culture and your tradition, because you're afraid you'll get eroded, and you're slowly having the courage and the balls to open up. So it's not that you're tolerant. You're just stepping out and being a person who has normal values. You are fucking abnormal. Because India, the West, Australia, Canada, they have been allowing this for years. It's only you and your fucking narrow-mindedness that didn't allow people of different religions and faiths and cultures. In fact, it's not that you're being fucking tolerant. You have to grow the fuck up. Where you have to understand being gay, not being married or having a child is not fucking evil, not fucking bad. If someone has a different opinion to your religion, you don't fucking kill him. So these are common sense. So I would say you're just backward. You're finally making progress. So you're not doing anyone fucking favors. You're doing a favor for your fucking self. So for me, this is all PR. It's public relations just to show, hey, UAE is saying, hey, we are a nice place. Come here, come invest. That's why they are not in love with Hinduism. They're not in love with the Pope or Christianity. They still value Islam. They still think Islam is superior. Islam is it. So it's nothing. You're of tolerance. You're not fucking doing me any favors. Go fuck yourself. That's what I would tell you. For my opinion. Hey, they make it sound as if they're doing any fucking favors. You're not fucking doing favors, man. You're fucking backward. You are fucking backward. You're a backward fucking society that didn't prevent freedom of religion, freedom of opinion, freedom to live your fucking life. You're a backward fucking nation. So don't start advertising as if you are doing the world a favor. No, the world is doing you a fucking favor by tolerating your shit. In fact, Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, all these countries, they need to get out of their fucking shell and come down to a reformation. That's what I would say. Next one is, why don't I offer any guarantees? See, when people pay me a service, I guarantee my service. However, if they are guaranteeing, can you guarantee me that I will get a job? You need to use common sense. You're paying me, let's say, for example, the basic service, right now the cost is $163. Yeah. You're paying me $163 to get a service that will help you get a job of $2,000, $3,000 per month for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So if you actually calculate, the value that you're getting is maybe $60,000 a year or $70,000, $100,000 a year. Tell me, in which business, which transaction is where you pay $100 and in return get $100,000? Which business does it make sense? So if you're looking for a guarantee, guaranteed where it solves your headache, makes your life easier, pay that kind of money. So if you give me $100,000, maybe then I'd give you a $200,000 job. Okay? Annually. For the whole year, you can get $200,000. Means total in the whole year, not every day. So you give me $100,000, then maybe I'll give you $150,000. You give me $100, I'll give you $200 or $500. Don't fucking give me peanuts and expect a fucking Rolls Royce or expect a fucking Bugatti. What you pay is what you get. So if you are a guy who can afford a fucking cycle or a rickshaw or a Toyota, you'll get a cycle or a rickshaw or Toyota. Don't fucking give me $163 and expect $60,000 or $100,000 in total benefits. Okay? It doesn't fucking work that way. And remember this, I challenge you to find any person on the planet whom will take $100 from you or $200, say roughly $200, and give you a guaranteed job. You give him $200, this is your guaranteed job. Get $5,000 per month. Thank you. Give me $200, $5,000. If you can, I'd be so happy. Please give me the name and number and contact details of that person. Because I can challenge you, there's no place on this planet, even in India, even in Bangladesh, even where you have to bribe these officials to get into a college or to get into a government job. They ask you millions to get even a clerk job in a government. Because once you get a job, you are guaranteed for life, and they take millions for that. So millions, and you get income of maybe $1,000. No, forget $500 or less than that. Okay, that is what you get after you give millions to get a guaranteed job in a government sector. So if you're ready to pay me millions, I'll give you millions. You pay me peanuts, don't complain what you get. Next one, what do I think of today's generation? This one is a long one, but I'll just keep it short. Today's generation, if you speak to today's youngsters, they are Google.com educated. They are educated by the smartphone, by the iPad, by the internet connection. Any information they have read it from some YouTube video, some Facebook forward, some WhatsApp forward, or through Google. They'll Google. So that is the knowledge that you have. Oh, Gary Vaynerchuk said this. Oh, Tony Robbins said this. Oh, this is the hack. Oh, I read the book, Don't Give a Fuck About This. How not to give a fuck or whatever. But the practical experience that they have is zero. In fact, if you speak to today's youngsters and you ask them, what do you do? Today's youngsters, they'll tell you, I'm an SEO expert. I'm a digital marketer. I'm a entrepreneur. I'm seeking crowdfunding. In fact, I had a youngster, hardly 18 or something. He was asking me if I could invest, and not exaggerating on this, he was asking around like $20-30 million, dollars. I was like, oh wow, okay. And he was saying, I have a business proposition that's going to be bigger than Google. So I said, how does this work? So I have to actually give him the money, and then he'll do it. So you'll get entrepreneurs and all that. And then when you ask them, where is your office? Oh, we work in co-working spaces. We are location independent. Co-working spaces, really? Independent location. That means you take your laptop, go to sit in Starbucks, that is your office. Then you go sit in a hotel, that is your office. Then you go sit at home, that is your office. That's not called a fucking office. That's called a free fucking freelancer, okay? And freelancers earn fucking peanuts. And this SEO marketing, digital marketing, online expert, online coaching, this is all fuck all, okay? Remember this. There is a value that comes from education, that comes from practical experience, that comes from hard work. You can't fucking bullshit. Can't fucking bullshit the world. And the bottom line, it comes down to how much fucking money you have. So you don't have fucking money, don't fucking talk. And not your father's money, not your mom's money. It's you earning your own money. So you can pay your fucking bills. You can take care of yourself. Take care of your bills, your girlfriend, your mother, father. Insurance. You have your own house, your car. Fine. Then you're something worthy of respect. Don't have all this, don't fucking talk. You're not fucking equal to me. Get it? Find someone who takes you fucking seriously, Because today's generation thinks, they think no fucking end of themselves. They can act like fucking keyboard warriors online or give good comments and, hey, fuck you, man, hey, bro, and this and that. But when you talk to face, huh? They're fucking like rats. They're like fucking worms. They don't have fucking balls. That's why I don't fucking entertain kids, youngsters. I don't fucking give them importance a day. You can, one of them was giving fucking what? Words of wisdom. He thought his Sadguru was talking about the Big Bang Theory and consciousness and inner peace and inner consciousness and inner awakening and the infinite knowledge. I fucking told him, go fuck yourself first, earn fucking money, then talk. Fucking talking shit. That is what today's generation is. Google.com. Without the smartphone, without the internet connection, they are fucking nothing. And last but not the least, this is from my friend Suleiman, who says, hi Lloyd, in one of your videos, you're talking about how back pain, and you mentioned that you're sleeping on the floor, doing yoga, and also about dangers of surgery. How has yoga helped you? How has all this helped you? Okay, there are too many things in this. I would just say, if you're getting back pain, remember this, get yourself diagnosed by a professional, orthopedic, or someone who specializes, and make sure that you know the person very closely. I made sure that I went to number of specialists, until I was able to find the common truth, and I did my research. That's number one. Number two is, obviously, you need to check yourself. So when you are young, if you are slim and now you're fat, your stomach is bulging out. So obviously it's because of that weight. You also need to look into factors. Is your lower back strong? Can you do lower back exercise? For that, you'll have to meet an expert in exercise. Are your abdominals strong? Can you sit and stand easily? Can you lie down and just lift your legs up? Is it effortless? Can you touch your toes? Are you flexible? So physiology, you need to assess that. So for that, you also need to get a professional. So in my case, what I did is, I had lower back damage. I did research. I went to doctors. I did my own research. I went to physiotherapists. I went to people who knew the human anatomy. I went to professional exercise teachers. And every person is unique. Every body is unique. There's no one size fits all. So after finding all that, I in my case, I'm talking mine, it was my overweight, because when your stomach is larger, obviously it's pulling, like if this is your back and you're slim, well, it's compact. But when the stomach starts bulging, it pulls the spine. So that pull that it gives, because the stomach is obviously going down through gravity, it's taking more weight. So that is where stress comes. And then if you don't do any exercise, your muscles are not built. Obviously, you have weaknesses. So I knew I had to lose weight. Second one, I knew I had to strengthen my lower back. Third one is obviously abdominals. Abdominal walls, what do? They act as stabilizers. So I focus on developing that. Then, yes, my lifestyle, sitting on the chair. That's why I sit on this plastic chair, which makes my spine firm. I don't sit on these, sinking chairs. I sleep on the floor, because that helps you stabilize much more. Stretching always helps, because if you're stiff on your hamstrings and all, obviously there's limited movement. Then not only that, yoga absolutely helps, because it strengthens different areas. And now the added this thing is, I go for thigh massage, deep tissue massage. I take 2 or 3 per week. And yes, you will have to Google search bariatric surgery to find out what is the surgery that I did. The plus and minus points I've written: bariatric surgery, Lloyd Machedo. You'll find the good, bad, ugly, and the progress. So guys, these were the questions that I got from all the people, and these were the answers. So check the timeline. You'll find the different timelines, different questions. And like I said, put those questions in the comments. Always respond to them. And if you have to send me privately, my WhatsApp details are put down below, or my email is put down below. So this is Lloyd from LloydMachedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo Think Personal Branding. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your support always. This is me signing off for now. Take care.